Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. Today I thought I would show you a quick haul that I got from my local scrapbook store, Clipper Street, and I wanted to show off the Great Escape collection by Simple Stories. If you wanted to know what's inside, stay tuned and I'll flip you through each paper and two of the accessory packs. And if you enjoy the video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to stay tuned with all my videos and see the layouts that I'll be making with this particular collection kit. So I got these two particular pieces, or three pieces of the Great Escape collection. I also picked up some marine sequins that are going to be kind of fun to play with, some sticky specks. These are going to be so great for my dies and die cutting. And then I got an adhesive collection, as well as some rollers that are going to be very useful in the future. Sorry, I have to flick my light there because it flicks every now and then. I'm really sorry about that. I am working on my setup. I'm hopefully going to be setting up a ring light that's going to give me a little bit better lighting. So stick with me. So let's run through the Simple Stories collection again. This is Great Escape and it's the collection kit. So I'm going to flip you through the papers. Here's the first one, just blows me away because it's already like a pre-made paper for you. Then there's lovely ferns on the back. And then you've got a page of butterflies and moths that you can fussy cut. Or you have a mixed media style on the back. Then we have wood green with some French text and butterflies and foliage. And then dragonflies and butterflies, this one with text on it. Then we've got a cute little toadstool and ferns and butterflies. And a nice neutral paper. There goes my light again. Sorry about that. Then we've got a collage style of page with a nice stripe backing. We've got some map paper, which is really kind of cool. And if you look closely, you'll be able to see where the map is. Then on the back, we've got a nice neutral orange page. We've got a toadstool page. So all these lovely mushrooms with, again, another neutral page on the back. Some lovely ferns. A beautiful page for starting a layout. And then, of course, Simple Stories cutouts. These are all really cute. I haven't seen the little square ones like this that often. So really adorable page. Again, some mapping paper on the back. The theme for this collection, of course, is Great Escape. It's to get outdoors and spend more time outdoors. So what a great collection for camping, which is why I got it. Camping and hiking. I have a whole ton of pictures of that to scrapbook. Think outside, no box required. Love it. So I'm definitely going to be using this probably in a mini kit for a camping trip, or a mini album, I should say. I'll probably do a mini kit too with the leftovers. And then you've got some really cool 4x6 cards with a nice plaid backing. And of course, la pièce de résistance, the stickers. So they've got some lovely word stickers. There's fewer text stickers with this one, I find, in terms of like banners and things. But they do have these really cool tickets. Then they do have the banners on the bottom. So there's quite a bit of variety. They've really crammed on a lot of stickers, not a lot of huge stickers here, so that's kind of nice. Now let's get into the accessory packs. So I'm first going to show you, I think this is the Bits pack. I think it's called Bits. There's a ton of items in this. I think it's 49 pieces. You see there's a couple little hearts in there. And I'm just going to run you through and show them, each of them, to you one by one so that you can see them. So hubby and I haven't actually gone camping out here on the West Coast yet, but we have a lot of camping pictures from Algonquin Park in Ontario, and we've done a few maritime camping trips, and they all have very different styles, but we've always loved hiking. We've hiked here on the Pacific Northwest, so I'm definitely going to be scrapbooking some of our hiking trips that we've taken. We haven't had any fortune of seeing any of the wildlife while we're hiking, so that's kind of a good thing for me anyhow. I'd rather not run into a bear or a cougar, and they have them up here, so not that kind of thing that you're really worried about in Ontario. The black bears tend to stay to themselves down there, but over here they kind of wander into the town every now and then, generally in parks. Lovely little butterflies. This pack is full of butterflies, ferns, toadstools. It's really awesome for things like forest hikes. It would be a great kit to use for a little boy, who's really into like the mud puddles, the outdoors, bringing home the wildflowers and picking things that he finds along walks and things. There's full of dragonflies and things too. And what I like about the bits is that there's lots of variety in terms of the size. There's some words that have like kind of a metal feel to them. But first coffee, yep, I'm going to use that. So even though it's an outdoorsy kit, it does have a lot of feminine touches to it, but not to the extent where you'd feel like you had to use pictures of little girls in it or women or something. You really could use this for an entire family outing. It could be used for any kind of outdoor activity. It could be used for horseback riding, for, any type of picnics. It would be great. Now this is the foliage pack, so it's focusing mostly on the foliage, not so much the words and die cuts that you would sort of use as, titles and things. Lots of toadstools, lots of mushrooms. And you'll see the variety there. And then there are some really big ones, like this fern is almost the size of my hand, and that one is as wide as my hand. So there's some lovely variety in terms of the size. The dragonflies, they're very realistic. There's lots of moths and butterflies. A lot of fun. Let me know in the comments if you go on regular hikes or camping, and what's your favorite spot to do that. Do you ever go for a full day hike? I used to do that in Gatineau Park. I would organize a bunch of my friends together to do a full day hike. And we go up into Gatineau Park and hike the entire length of this one trail, which leads you to a lookout that looks over the Ottawa Valley. So it was really pretty, and we'd stop up there on the rocks and have our lunch and then head back, and then all head over to my place for some chili. So I kind of miss those kind of things. I'm looking to get outdoors more now that things are opening up in our province. And so I'm really looking forward to being more of an outdoorsy person rather than an indoorsy person, because it's been a really long spring with the pandemic. I love all of these beautiful dragonflies and toadstools. They're all so different, but I love the variety of the size. So many times you get die cuts and they're all around the same size, a couple of inches wide by a couple inches high, and these have a real variety. What Simple Stories line have you been looking to find out about, or actually get an inside look before you buy it? I love looking at their cover page that they put in that shows the variety of pages and some of the stickers. But I'm a little wary about some collections. You get a little glimpse of it, but you're not sure how it's going to all work out for you. And I like to see the pages up front. Sometimes I visit their website to get a little bit more of a preview. But if there's a particular collection that you're looking to get an inside look at, leave me a note down in the comments and let me know. So that's all of the Simple Stories collection. And then, so here's the sequins that I got. These are really adorable. So in these sequins, they're like pinks and purples. There's some seashell sequins, stars. I'm really going to love using these sequins on layouts with, a marine theme to them. And if you've been watching my videos, I have a lot of seaside vacation pictures to scrapbook. So I'm really looking forward to using those. And of course, I have the word sequins in my challenge jar. So I'm got to make sure I have enough sequins to work with. So I got some sticky specks, which are micro dots of glue that you can use with die cuts. And that photo was 36 times zoomed in, so you can imagine how small those little dots are. So it's going to be very handy. And it's perfect. It's designed for things like this die that I cut out from a memory box die of a fern. I'm probably going to use it with this kit. And it's so fine, you know, like you just kind of, you can't glue it. Even with a micro tip like the art glitter glue tips, I think they would be probably too thick for this. But with the sticky specs, you open up a sheet. So I'll show you how it works here. You take a sheet out, and the sheets last forever, of course, because you're not going to use all these little dots all the time. And then you face the die down on the side you want glued, because the glue is on the orange side. And then when you pull it up gently, it's going to have all the glue on it. And then you can reuse the sheet until there's no more little dots left. It's amazing. And the kit itself with the sticky specs, I think, comes with 5 or 6 sheets. So it's going to last me a while. I'm only going to use them, though, for these very fancy dies where I cannot glue down the die because of the, intricacy. So that's the Great Escape collection by Simple Stories. I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to the channel to be notified of all my videos using this kit. Thanks for coming today.